To my daughters, Zenani and Zinzi Mandela. My darlings, the nice letter by Zinzi reached me safely, and I was indeed very glad to know that she is now in Standard 2. When Mommy came to see me last December, she told me that both of you had passed your examinations and that Zeni is now in Standard 3. It pleases me very much to know that all my children are doing well. I hope you will do even better at the end of the year. I was happy to learn that Zeni can cook rice, meat, chips, and many other things. I'm looking forward to the day when I will be able to enjoy all that she cooks. Zinzi says her heart is sore, and she wants to know when I will come back. I do not know, my darlings, when I will return. In the letter I wrote in 1996, I told you that the white judge said I should stay in jail for the rest of my life. It may be long before I come back. It may be soon. Nobody knows when it will be. Not even the judge who said I should be kept here. I'm certain that one day I will be back to live in happiness with you until the end of my days. Do not worry about me now. The only thing I long for is you. But whenever I get lonely, I look at your photo, which is always in front of me. Many thanks for the wonderful Christmas cards you sent me. Mommy visits me 2 or 3 times a year, and I'm allowed to receive and send 1 letter every month. All these things keep me happy and hopeful. In December 1965, I received a letter from Zeni in which she also asked me to come back home, just as Zinzi says in hers. The English was very good, and the handwriting clear. You are doing well, my darlings. Keep it up. Oh, Thixo wam. Ndiqondile ke nto le. My darlings, once again, our beloved mommy has been arrested, and now she and daddy are away in jail. My heart bleeds as I think of her sitting in some police cell far away from home, perhaps alone without anybody to talk to, longing for her little ones. It may be months or even years before you see her again. And for long, you may live like orphans, without your home and parents, without the natural love and affection and protection Mommy used to give you. She will be unable to give you the help and guidance you will need as you grow older and as new problems arise. Now, this is not the first time Mommy goes to jail. In October 1958, only 4 months after our wedding, she was arrested with 2,000 women when they protested against the passbook laws in Johannesburg. But now she has gone back again, and I cannot tell you how long she will be away this time. All that I wish you to always bear in mind is that we have a brave and determined mommy. She gave up pleasure and comfort for a life full of hardship and misery because of the deep love she has for her country. When you become adults and think of the stubbornness with which she has held to her beliefs, you will begin to realize the importance of her contribution in the battle for truth and justice. She is a qualified social worker at the Baragwana Hospital. She was working there when she was arrested for the first time. Later, she worked for the Child Welfare Society in town. It was whilst working there that the government ordered her not to leave Johannesburg and not to attend meetings, nor enter hospitals or schools or universities, courtrooms, compounds or hostels. This order made it difficult for her to continue with her work at the Child Welfare Society, and she lost that particular job as well. Since then, Mommy has lived a painful life and had to try and run a house without a fixed income. Yet, she somehow managed to buy you food and clothing, pay your school fees, rent for the house, and to send me money regularly. I left home when Zeni was 2 years and Zinzi 3 months. I toured Africa and visited London for 10 days and returned to South Africa the same year. I was terribly shaken when I met Mommy. I realized at once the strain my absence had caused her. I looked forward to some time when I will be able to tell her about my journey, the countries that I had visited, the people that I had met. But my arrest on August the 5th put an end to that dream. When Mommy was arrested, I felt proud of her, especially because the decision to join the other women in demonstrating against the passes was taken by her freely, without any suggestion from me. Immediately after I was arrested, our friends here and abroad offered her scholarships and suggested that she leave the country to study overseas. Now, I welcomed their suggestion as I felt that studies would keep her mind away from her troubles. She told me that although she would most probably be arrested and sent to jail, as every politician fighting for freedom must expect, she would nevertheless remain in the country and suffer with her people. Do you now see what a brave Mommy we have? One day, Mommy and I will return, and you will no longer be orphans without a home. Then we will also live peacefully and happily as all normal families do. In the meantime, you must study hard and pass your examinations and behave like good girls. Mommy and I will write you letters. I hope you got the Christmas card I sent you in December and the letter I wrote both of you on February the 4th this year. With lots and lots and lots of love and a million kisses. Yours affectionately, Daddy.